Good morning, all of you. Good morning, friends. Today, concept is secret of money. The secret to money. How to gain more money. How to magic of life, more money. How to gain 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 more money. The secret to money. Hi friends, I am Govindra. This is Govindra, Srikakulam, India. Okay, whatever the mind, whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. Whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. What are the mind can conceive, it can achieve. Dr. Element Stone, Dr. Dr. Clement Stone, Jack Canfield, Jack Canfield. The secret was a real transformation for me. The secret was a real transformation for me because I grew up with a very negative father who thought the rich people. Listen, the secret was a real transformation for me because I grew up with a very negative father who thought that rich people who thought with who thought the rich people were people that had ripped everyone off and thought that anyone that had money must have deceived somebody. Okay, so I grow up with a lot of beliefs about money that if you had it, it made you bad. Only while people have money and money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think I am? Rockefeller. That was one of his favorite Paris. So I grow up truly believing that life was difficult. It was only when I met W. Clement Stone that I began to shift my life. I began to shift my life. When I was working with Stone, he said, I went to set a goal that's so big that if you achieved it, my dear friends, every person goals must biggest goals for life, goals that so big that if you achieved it, it would below your mind. Okay, and you would knew it's only because of what I have taught you that you would have achieved this goal. At the time I was making about $8,000 a year. So I said, I want to make $100,000 in a year. I I achieved. I was making today. I was making a I was making about $8,000 a year. So I said, I want to make $100,000 a year. So now I had no idea. I had no idea how I could do that. I saw no strategy, no possibility, but I just said, I am going to declare that, I am going to declare that, I am going to believe it, I am going to act as if it's true and release it. So I did that. One of the things he taught me was every day to close your eyes and visualize the goals as if it's already achieved. I had actually made $100,000 bill that I would put on the ceiling. So first thing in the morning I did look up and there it was, and it would remind me that this was my intention. Then I would close my eyes and visualize having this $100,000 a year lifestyle. Interestingly enough, nothing major happened for about 30 days. I didn't have any great breakthrough ideas. No one's no one was offering me more money. No one was offering me more money. More money. About 4 weeks into it, I had $100,000. I have about 4 weeks into it. I had $100,000 idea. Listen, my dear friends, one idea is coming. About 4 weeks into it, I had $100,000 idea. It just came right into my head. It it just came right into my head. I had a book I had written. I had a book I had written and I said, if I can sell for 100,000 copies of my book at a quarter each. That be $100,000. Now the book was there, but I never had this thought. One of the secrets is that when you have an inspired thought, you have to trust it and act on it. Didn't know how I was going to sell 400,000 copies. I was to sell 400,000 copies. Then I saw the the National Enquirer at the supermarket. I had seen that millions of times, and it was just background. And all of a sudden it jumped out at me as foreground. I thought, if readers knew about my book, certainly 400,000 people would go out and buy it. About 6 weeks later, I gave a talk at Hunter College in New York to 600 teachers, and afterward, a woman approached me and said, After Afterward, a woman approached me and said, "That was a great talk. That was a great talk. I went to interview you. I went to interview you. Let me give you my card. Let me give you my card." Okay. As it turns out, she was a freelance writer who sold her stories to the National Enquirer. The the theme from the Twilight Zone went off in my head like, who this staff's really working. That article came out and our book sales started to take off. The point I want to make is that I was attracting to my life all these different events including this person. To make a long story short, I did not make $100,000 that year. We made $92,327. But do you think we were depressed and saying, "This doesn't work"? No, we were saying, "This is amazing." So my wife said to me, "If it works for 100,000, do you think it did work for 1,000,000?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. I think so. Let's try it." My publisher wrote me a royalty check for our first kitchen soup for the Soul book. My publisher wrote me a royalty check for our first chicken soup for the Soul book, and he actually put a smiley face in his signature, because it was the first $1,000,000 check had he had he did he did ever written. So I know from my own experience became I wanted to test it. Does this secret really work? We put it to the test. I it absolutely worked. It absolutely worked. And now I live my life from that every single day. I live my life from that every single day. Every single day. Every single day. The knowledge of the secret and the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. The knowledge of the secret, the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. It is the same process for everything you want to create. And the subject of money is no difficult. The knowledge of the secret and the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. It is the same process for everything you want to create. And the subject of money is no difficult. The knowledge of the secret and the intentional use of the law of attraction can be applied to every single subject in your life. It is the same process for everything you want to create, and the subject of money is no different. To attract money, you must focus on wealth. To attract money, you must focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you are noticing you do not have enough enough, because that means you are thinking thoughts that you do not have enough. Focus on not enough money. Focus on not enough money, and you will create untold more circumstance of not having enough money. Create untold more circumstance of not having enough money. You must focus on the abundance of money to bring that you bring that you bring that you have to emit a new single with your thoughts, and those thoughts should be that you currently have more than enough. You really do need to call your imagination into play and make believe you already have the money you want. And it is so much fun to do. You will notice as you pay, pretend and play games of having wealth that you feel instantly better about money. And as you feel better about it, it will bring to flow into your life. Jack's wonderful story inspired the secret team to create a blank check available as a free download on the secret website www.thesecret.tv. The blank check is for you, and it is from the Bank of the Universe. You fill in your name, the amount and details, and place it in a prominent prominent place where you will see it every day. When you look at the check, feel the feelings of having the money now. Imagine spending that money, all the things you will buy and the things you will do. Feel how wonderful that is. Now it is yours, because when you ask, it is. We have received hundreds of stories from people who have brought hug sums of money to them using the secret check. It's a fun game that works. Friends, every person, every time you attract money, how to gain more money? First, you target of money. No enough to money. Okay. Feel good of money for money. every person should happen money importance. So please not money. Okay. The only reason any person does not have enough money, listen, remember, the only reason any person does not have enough money is because they are blocking money from coming to them with their thoughts. Every negative thought, feeling, or emotion is blocking your good from coming to you, and that includes money. Every negative thought, every negative thought, feeling, or emotion is blocking your good from coming to you, and that includes money. It is not that the money is being kept from you by the universe, because all the money you inquire exists right now in the universe, in the invisible. If you do not have enough, it is because you are stopping the flow of money coming to you, and you are doing that with your thoughts. You must tip the balance of your thoughts from lack of money to more than enough money. Think more thoughts are evidence than of lack, and you have tipped the balance. Okay. Again, remember, the only reason any person does not have enough money is because they are blocking money from coming to them with their thoughts. Every negative thought, feeling, or emotion is blocking your good from coming to you, and that includes money. It is not that the money is being kept from you by the universe, because all the money you require exists right now in the invisible. If you do not have enough, it is because you are stopping the flow of money coming to you, and you are doing that with your with your thoughts. You must tip the balance of your thoughts from lack of money to more than enough money. Think more thoughts of evidence than of lack, and you have tipped the balance. Okay. When you need money, it is a powerful feeling with you. When you need money, when you need money, it is a powerful it is a powerful feeling within you. And so, of course, through the law of attraction, you will continue to attract needing money. Attract needing money. Coming, customer. Viewers coming. Subscribers coming. All of coming. వస్తున్నారు. చదువు నువ్వు రీడ్ చేయ ముందు. I can speak from experience about money. I can speak from experience about money, because just before I discovered the secret, my accountants told me that my company had suffered a major loss that year, and in 3 months it would be history. After 10 years of hard work, my company was about to slip through my fingers, and as I needed more money to save my company, things just got worse. There seemed no way out. Then I discovered the secret. And everything in my life, including the state of my company, was totally transformed because I changed the way I was thinking. Because I was totally transformed because I changed the way I was thinking. As my accountants continued to push about the fingers and focus on that, I kept my mind focused on evidence and all being well. I knew with every fiber of my being that the universe would provide, and it did. It provide in ways I could not have imaged. imaged. I had my moments of doubt, but when the doubt came, I immediately moved my thoughts to the outcome of what I wanted. I gave thanks for it. I felt the joy of it, and I believed. I want to let you in on a secret to the secret. The secret. The shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. It is the fastest way to bring money, and thinking anything less you went into your life. Focus on radiating out into the universe those feelings of joy and happiness. When you do that, you will attract back to you all things that bring you joy and happiness, which will not only include an abundance of money, but everything less you are wanting. You must radiate out the single to bring back what you want. As you radiate out those feelings of happiness, then will be sent back to you as the pictures and experiences of your life. The law of attraction is reflecting back your innermost thoughts and feelings as your life. Finds the attracting of more money. How to attract the more money? Okay, your feelings are good. Money, you feelings are good for money. Then I discovered the secret, and everything in my life, including the state of my company, was totally transformed because I changed the way I was thinking. As my accountants continue to push about the fingers and focus on that, I kept my mind focused on evidence and all being well. I knew with every fiber of my being that the universe would provide, and it did. It provided it ways I could not have imagined. I had my moments of doubt, but when the doubt came, I immediately moved my thoughts to the outcome of what I wanted. I gave thanks for it. I felt the joy of it, and I believed. Okay, I want to let you in one a secret to the secret. The short, the the shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. Feel happy now. It is the fastest way to bring money and thinking less you went into your life. Focus on radiating out into the universe those feelings of joy and happiness. When you do that, you will attract back to you all things that bring you joy and happiness, which will not only include the evidence of money, but everything less you are wanting, you must radiate out the single to bring back what you want. As you radiate out those feelings of happiness, they will be sent back to you as the features and experiences of your life. The law of attraction is reflecting back your innermost thoughts and feelings as your life. Joy Vittal, Dr. Joy Vittal. Dr. Joy Vittal. I can imagine what a lot of people are thinking. How can I attract more money into my life? How can I get more of the green stuff? So listen, my dear friends. Uh, I can I can imagine what a lot of people are thinking. How can I attract more money into my life? How can get more of the green stuff? How can I get more of wealth and prosperity? How can I, when I love my job, deal with the credit card debit that I have, and the realize, realization that maybe there is a ceiling on the money that can come in cause it's coming to me through my job. How can I bring in more? Intended it. This goes back to one of the things we have been talking about throughout the whole secret. Your job is to declare what you would like to have from the catalog of the universe. If cats is one of them, say how much you would like to have. I would like to have $25,000 unexpected income within the next 30 days or whatever it happens to be. It should be believable for you. It should be believable for you. If you have held thoughts in the past that the only way money can come to you is through your job, then let that go immediately. Can you appreciate that as you continue to think that it must be your experience? Such thoughts do not serve you. You are now coming to understand that there is abundance for you, and it is not your job to work out how the money will come to you. It is your job to ask, to believe you are receiving and feel happy now. Leave the details to the universe on how it will bring it about. Bob Proctor. Most people have a goal of getting off doubt, debate, debate that will keep you in debate forever. Whatever you are thinking about, you will attract, you say, but it's get out of debate. I don't care if it's get out or get in. If you are thinking doubt, you are attracting doubt. Debate. सक्री सक्री लागून when you have a family of bills that you have no idea how you are going to pay, you cannot focus on these bills because you will continue to attract more bills. You have to find a way that works for you to focus on prosperity, prosperity. Okay, prosperity. When you have a filly of bills that you have no idea how you are going to pay, you can't focus on those bills because you will continue to attract more bills. You have to find a way that works for you to focus on prosperity despite the bills around you. You have to find a way of feeling good so you can bring your good to you. So James Ray. So many times people say to me, I did, I did like to double money income in the next year. But then you look at their actions and they are not doing the things that are going to make that happen. They will turn right around and they will say, I cannot afford that. Gases what? Your which is my command. If the words I can't afford it have passed your lips, your power to change that he is now. Change it with I can afford that, I can buy that, say it over and over. Become like a parrot for the next 30 days. Make it your intention that you are going to look at everything you like and say to yourself, I can afford that. I can buy that. Yes, as you see your dream car drive past, say, I can afford that. As you see clothes you love, as you think about a great vacation, say, I can afford that. As you do these, you will being to shift yourself and you will being to feel better about money. You will being to convince yourself that you can afford those things, and as you do, the picture of your life will change. Lisa Nicholas. When you focus on when you focus on lack and sex, scarcity, scarcity, and what you don't have, when you focus on lack and scarcity and what you don't have, you focus about it with your family. You discuss it with your friends. You tell your children that you don't have enough. We don't have enough for that. We can't afford that. Then you we will then you will never be able to afford it, because you begin to attract more of what you don't have. If you want evidence, if you want prosperity, then focus on evidence, focus on pro- prosperity. The spiritual substance from which comes all visible wealth is never default. It is right with you all the time and responds to your faith in it and your demands on it. Now that you know the secret, when you see someone who is wealthy, you will know that person's uh, predominate థాట్స్ predominates థాట్స్. చదువు 1 hour చదువు అలా వస్తారు. మనం చదవడమే వస్తుంది కానీ అట్లీస్ట్ రేపు రీడింగ్ వస్తుంది. are on wealth and not on scarcity, and that they have drawn wealth to them, whether they did it continuously or unconsciously. They focused on thought of wealth, and the universe moved people, circumstances, and events to deliver wealth to them. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you.